Hey, you remember the HBO series The Wire?
No doubt, one of my favorite shows.
Man, look, every time they portray Avon Barksdale in The Wire,
What about it?
to me, I don't like it.
Well, you don't like the actor that was playing?
They're not portraying him right.
Well, I mean, he's not real.
He is real.
Avon Barksdale that play on The Wire is real.
Yeah, he really grew up with me.
Not an actor.
He ain't no damn actor.
There's a real Avon Barksdale.
There's a real Avon Barksdale.
Alive and free walking the street.
Alive and free, but it's one problem.
What?
Don't ever call him Avon.
His story ain't pretty. In fact, his story is pretty disturbing.
I beat a Vic for a while, and I had got away. Got to the projects, and usually when you got to the projects, they would stop chasing you. Got to the projects, but it was this one cop, he was known in the projects, and he chased me and caught me. Caught me, yeah. He turned out to be a terrible motherfucker. He, years later, you know, he had killed a bunch of people and shit. They were scared of him. Dangerous pull, I lucked out. He didn't kill me.
But Barksdale had bigger plans than being the king of pickpockets. He wanted to make more money. He became a paperboy too. But one paper route just wasn't enough. At a young age, he demonstrated his business savvy and leadership skills. Barksdale says he organized his own group of boys to muscle out competition and seize territories of other paperboys over a wide area.
We were kids, and we had a gang. We were the 40 Thieves, all right? And in the projects. And, you know, they sold, what, 3 or 4 major newspapers before we got a hold of it. It was some minor guys, some weaker guys. They had it. It was like 4 or 5 different, but for each one of those papers I told you, it was like 2 different crews of kids that controlled one of those routes, and we just consolidated it. We took it and made it.
Now the ladies returned all sexy and dressed up, ready to put on a show. But after a few minutes of teasing and playing around, one woman gave the cue for the gunmen and themselves to go for the money and wipe out all witnesses.
Where the fuck is the money?
The intruders took out the entire group and headed for the exit. They didn't expect another contingent of Barksdale's crew to be waiting outside. The only survivor of the plot escaped death, but not punishment. Torture was sometimes the tool of choice, used against enemies to extract information and to teach them a lesson. Police. Barksdale says he wants no part of that kind of life anymore. Instead, he just wants to continue the family's real estate business. That's music to Barksdale's mom's ears, who wishes she could just reverse the bad things that happen in her son's life. No matter what, Mama wants to make it perfectly clear.
He's my son. He's my son, that's it.
Mama, don't cry for me, 'cause that's the life that I chose to lead. See, Mama,